Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There's a glacier up there, glacier there, a waterfall there, a lake here, and a German having a beer.
In the last episode, you saw me crush the truck and then have a tow to Williams Lake, the next bigger town. Yeah. Go away. Just walked to the towing company in the hope I could get to the truck, get some clothes outside, maybe the laptop, Kindle. So I don't get too bored around here waiting for the insurance company and everything, but of course it's the weekend and the towing company is closed. Even there my car's just over there, but can't go inside, so I called the after hours number, but if somebody has to come out and open the gate for me and let me inside, it would cost $105, so I'm not willing to spend, and I'm not sure the insurance would cover it. So I guess I'm gonna be smelly and bored for the weekend, but what can you do? Luckily waiting around paid off. I've waited for like, I don't know, an hour, and somebody showed up, wanted to work on some of the trucks, so he was really nice and helpful and let me inside pick up some of the stuff. And now at least I have some clean clothes, clean underwear and stuff to wear on the weekend. Got the laptop. Also charging might be a problem because I don't have an adapter with me, but I've got one, but it's somewhere in the truck and definitely won't find that anytime soon. What actually broke? Obviously the windscreen, the roof. Yeah, there's a big gap here that wasn't here before. Some cracking. Of course, all the cabinets inside. The bulkhead caved in, so the door doesn't open anymore, and there's like chinks in it, and there's a big gap here. Of course, there's a big dent on the side, and the whole side is caved in. And there's oil in the engine, or the engine is burning oil. Fun little update. So I've reported the claim to the insurance company last Friday right after the accident, and they gave me a claim number but told me like nobody was working on the weekend. I should call them on Monday, so I checked into a hotel, spent the weekend waiting, wrote them an email detailing the accident, all the info about me, the car, whatever. On Monday tried to call them. Nobody would answer the phone, no response to my email. So I went to the local insurance office here in the town. She was really friendly, but she couldn't really help me except to call the responsible person. So this morning I called again. Nobody was answering the phone, no response to my email, so I walked to the office again. She gave me the number of the manager of the person that is responsible. Called there, nobody answered the phone. Same game. So basically I told her like I'm not going to move here until I get some kind of response from an insurance company, like what direction, what are we going into, what's the timeline, what's going on. I've waited like an hour, and then she finally managed to get somebody on the phone, and what they told me is British Columbia is a no-fault state, and basically it means you only get insurance for yourself. So basically if you get in an accident, your insurance will cover your expenses, but not the other guy's expenses. So now I've had an accident and I was not at fault. The other guy was at fault, but the other guy's insurance company is not covering my damages. And since I don't have insurance for my car, just liability, I have nobody to cover my expenses. But yeah, they said basically, sorry for you, I feel bad for you, but that's your bad. Shit out of luck. So yeah, now I've paid like 600 euros for the hotel, 500 euros for the towing, and I still got all the damages on the truck. Nobody's going to pay for that. So yeah, the mood is really good in the moment. So I checked out of the hotel, walked to the towing company, told them you have to get the truck out of the impound because every day is costing money while it's in there. So now I'm on the parking lot of the towing company. Not just took the glow plugs out, ran the engine for a little bit to get all the oil that was still in the pistons out, put them back in, and now I'm going to see if the engine runs or if it's running off again. Yeah, let's go from there. Afterwards I have to see if it runs. I have to see if I can fix the camper, like the roof is damaged and everything, but one step after the other. And the fun continues. I got the engine working again and I just wanted to get out of town and clear my head, so I kept heading north. I've been driving for like, I don't know, 100 k's maybe. And for the last 10 minutes my battery warning light kept flashing in the display, so I figured something came loose, like the battery also came loose and is moving in the battery box. I figured there's a loose mass connection or something, and decided to ignore it until I get to the campsite and have a look at all the cable connections and everything. 2 minutes later, I thought I heard a funny noise and also like a little bit of a funny burnt smell, so I stopped right away on the side of the road and just turned the engine back on, and I can see sparks coming from the alternator, so looks like that is fried. Yeah. I got a spare one, so I can change it, but it happened like 5 minutes from the campsite I wanted to go to. I'm just letting it cool down now, and then it keeps on giving. The gift that keeps on giving. And of course it's hidden down there, so it's difficult to get to. So I'll probably have to take the air pipe off from the turbo to make some space then to get in there. Yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, I think the alternator is toast. Like the bearings are smoking. That's what it is, I think. Of course, I don't have the right tools to change it here, and I'm in the middle of the road, so I asked the guy living here next door if I could park on his land, spend the night and do the repairs in the morning, but he didn't want to do that. But he's willing to help me, and discussing if I can put the car on his trailer, and he trailers me to the next Canadian tire store where I can spend the night and buy the necessary tools and do the work in the morning on the parking spot. What a shit show. Spent the night here at the Canadian Tire parking lot where the guy told me, luckily. Not a really good night, it was really noisy all night long, like a lot of traffic even during the night on the highway. But yeah, it was okay. Just put in the new alternator, seems to work. Got all the necessary parts from the Canadian Tire. I was missing a 15mm socket. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep driving now, at least a little bit to Prince George. It's like the next biggest city. look for like a nice spot, and then have to start cleaning out the back of the camper and see if I can fix that and organize it and clean it up and everything. And yeah, what worries me a bit is the roof. Like it's still popping up and down, so I can use the bed, but the gap between the roof and the rest of the body is getting bigger, so it might happen that by using it more, I might break it more, and at one point it might stop working. But yeah, it's not so much I can do. Bummer. There's a lot of smoke in here. I think I might be getting closer to one of the forest fires. Apparently there's like several around, like north, east, south, west, in every direction there's a fire going on. But yesterday was just like hazy, but today it's really smoky, and you can even smell the fire a little bit. That must be bad. I've been driving for about almost 300 kilometers today, and all of it was in smoke. So you can see I found a free public campsite on a lake. Not much of a view, just dense. It's like fog, but the smoke, and it smells a little like a campfire. So yeah. Cheers. I've waited long enough, but it's time to clean up the camper. I don't mind doing mechanical work on the car, like this morning changing the alternator, but I'm really not motivated to clean this and repair this, and nah. I've just met up with Andy, the English guy doing the same trip as me, also in a Land Rover Defender. And, we decided to meet up, have a few beers, camp together. So now we're driving up into the mountains looking for a campsite. Yeah, it's nice to meet a like-minded guy to just chat a little bit and hang out.
Well, we seem to be going along this trail, and we have to have stopped because of a tree. As long as it drags it around enough so we can get round it. When I came down off a hill just up there, I think, ooh, I wonder if that's a tree across there. Did
you get up?
Oh yeah. No, it's first gear. Oh, a shiny winch.
Used to it.
You might have to put it in reverse while I pull it. Because the cable's jammed on the cable's jammed on the rollers.
It might get interested. Like, the other part is not moving, so it looks like it's breaking somewhere around.
Yeah, as long as it breaks about there, you can hear it crunching away. Doing a public.
Yeah,
Helpful.
definitely.
It didn't break after all that. Yeah, it didn't break after that.
No, it's really flexible.
It's not so far off. It needed a bigger. It's bent. It's bent like a banana. But yeah, the tree there works strong enough to break it. Looks right. We can get past at that. Enjoy that.
Yeah. Finally some action.
Yeah, a bit of action. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can find another tree.
Finally a tree I was able to get out of the way. But the winch wasn't too big, it was old, so it broke in the right places, so that's nice. Didn't have to turn around. Beautiful area here. We have like some amazing lakes, like 3 lakes connected by a river. And some high snow-capped mountains in the background with the glaciers and everything. Stunningly beautiful. But the usual problem is you have all that beautiful stuff and you have the road next to it, but there is no access points from the road to the lakes or the river. They can camp or have a look at it. You can just drive by and through the trees you can see that it's beautiful, but they can't really like use it. So I've been driving along this road and hoping there's a nice spot coming up. The trail is a little bit overgrown. I'm not sure what's going to come next. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Bit of a sketchy road, but these lakes are stunning.
Whoa, this is sketchy as fuck is this? That's you. Beautiful lake.
It is a bit of a sketchy trail.
Welcome to the top lake. We've got plenty of firewood, haven't there? I think most things have been up there as quads. Well, that's not too bad a view, is it really? That's kind of what we was hoping for, but how clear that water is. Well, this is the track, and that's a glacier, and that's a glacier. This is a fabulous track.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this spot. Look at it.
Wow. Wow, wait. There's a glacier up there, you can see. Glacier there, a waterfall there, a lake here. and a German having a beer. One of the best spots ever, I think, is this. And there's nobody here but us two. And a fly. Give it a shake because gold naturally goes down to the bottom.
Well, one of us is looking for gold, and one of us is having a beer.
Well, we've been drinking
But
beer as well.
But of course, you share the profits afterwards equally.
Like fuck.